A few weeks ago, I did a video called The Top 10 Things I Hate About Real Estate. Well, that was kind of negative. So I thought today I'm going to do one on the top 10 things I love about real estate. So here goes. Hi there, it's Kevin Ward, the founder of Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training, helping you get more yeses and more successes in your business and in your life. And today we're going to talk about the top 10 things that I love about real estate, or why real estate, I believe, is the best career path on the planet. So here goes. Number 10, let's start with number 10 thing I love about real estate is I love the ease of entry. I love how easy it is for you to get started. For you to start a real estate career is so easy. Now, when I did the video on the top 10 things I hate about real estate, I also put this as one of the things I hate about it. It's too easy to get in. But the fact that it is easy to get in is a huge advantage if you're serious about starting your own business, starting a career path, and you're committed to making it succeed, because literally in a couple of months and with a couple of $1,000s, you can start a real estate career where the sky is the limit. And where else can you do that? Right? I mean, you can go to college and you can spend 4 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars and go deep into debt just to be able to go out and get a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year job working for somebody else. And I've got coaching members that started their business, and in 4 years, they're making more a month than the average college graduate makes a year. So the ease of entry is how fast you can get in, how fast you can get started is absolutely an amazing opportunity. Couple of months, couple of $1,000, and you can be making money in real estate. The second thing that I love about being a real estate agent is I love the control you have. And that is, it's your business. You're actually an entrepreneur. You actually control your own success. You control your schedule. You control who you work with. You control how you work, where you work. You can control almost everything about how you build your business. Now, you can't control clients, and I get that. You can't control the market, but the things that you can control is so phenomenal compared to a traditional 9-to-5 job. Just having control in real estate, Now you gotta work, and you gotta work hard. Doesn't mean it's an easy path, but it is a business where you have so much control compared to a lot of other career paths that you could choose. Number 8, the 8th thing I love about real estate is I love the competition. I love the fact that it is an industry where you get to compete, and that competitive spirit drives people forward. And the thing about competition is it raises the bar, right? And you got to compete for listings, you got to compete on transactions, you got to compete for offers. There's just that sense of competition that you're not just punching a clock, but you have the chance to excel, to get recognition, to build your own following. Just an amazing opportunity because you can compete in real estate. And I think the spirit of competitiveness is what drives people to greatness. The 7th thing that I love about real estate is I love the fact that if you're committed to being the best, really and truthfully, there is no competition. Now, this is not necessarily a good thing, but it is something that I love about the opportunity for you in real estate, and that is there's very little competition. Now, there's a story out there that a lot of new agents are like, there's so many agents, there's an agent on every corner, there's my market is saturated with agents. Well, it's not about the number of agents. It's the number of agents that actually know what they're doing and are true competition. And the reality is the bar is so low in real estate. There are so many agents who are out there that are incompetent. They only do 0, 1, or 2 deals a year. And there's just not that much competition. And when you really hammer it and you commit to being the best in the industry, you commit to being better and delivering better results for your clients, it's just not that hard to achieve at a very high level because the bar is so low. There's so many agents out there that all they do is they sell 3 or 4 or 5 houses a year. They make $40,000, $50,000 a year, and they're content with that. And so if you want to be great, are there top producers? Are there excellent, awesome agents out there? Absolutely. But there's so much business opportunity and so little competition when it comes to the best agents that there is plenty of room for anybody who is serious about becoming the best in their market. So I love this about real estate. There's no competition. Yeah, there's competition, it's competitive, but really, there is no competition. And when you commit to be the best, you are the competition. Number 6, the sixth thing that I love about real estate is I love technology. I think tech is awesome. There's a lot of people out there, real estate agents, and a lot of people in the industry, they're scared and like technology is going to make our agents obsolete and all of that. Look, I started real estate back in the 1900s. 1998 was when I started real estate. And when I started, the MLS on computer was just a couple of years old. I can actually remember seeing on a top of a file cabinet the old MLS books where every 2 weeks they would publish a book that was all the listings on the MLS. And so literally when you took a new listing, it took a couple of weeks for the word to get out. And today, because of technology, you can put yourself out there. You can get listings. When you have a house for sale with a seller, you can get the word out and get that house marketed to everybody on the planet in a matter of hours, not a matter of days or weeks. And technology is such a powerful tool for you to be able to communicate. You can communicate with your smartphone. I mean, what you used to have to do to stay in touch with people and to communicate with people, to prospect, now we have smartphones, we have texting, we have messaging, we have online platforms where to build your own website used to cost thousands of dollars, and now you can do it yourself or you can get somebody else to do it for hundreds of dollars and in a matter of days instead of weeks or months and tens of thousands of dollars to be able to put your message out there. Technology is this amazing, unbelievable tool that has its negatives, but it has so many positives that I think today is the best time ever to become a real estate agent. I don't think there was ever a better time than today to become a real estate agent, and technology and the technology tools that we have at our disposal that you can literally build your own online marketing and so forth, and you don't have to be techie. You don't have to be a tech guru to do that, is just amazing, an amazing time and opportunity for real estate agents today. And I think it's one of the top 10 things I love about real estate. All right, let's move into the top 5 now. Things that I love about real estate that are great. All right, so number 5 thing that I love about real estate is I love the unlimited income opportunity. Where else can you set your own salary? You decide how much money you're going to make. Now, just because you say, well, I'm going to make $500,000 this year doesn't mean you're going to make it, but you get to control it by how you perform and by the results you deliver and the number of clients you help. You can do that. If you work for a boss, if you work for a company, and you work a traditional 9-to-5 job, you don't get to set your salary. And if you do get ask for a salary and you get it, you want the next year a raise? What are you going to get? If you get a 10% raise by today's standards in the corporate world, 10% raise is awesome. In real estate, you choose. You can literally double your business any single year. You can add 6 figures a year to your income every single year if you make the choice and you do the right stuff. It's your business, so you get to choose the outcome and the results and the level of success that you are going to have. The sky is the limit in real estate when it comes to deciding how much money that you want to make. Number 4, the fourth thing that I love about real estate is I love the speed to success. And what I mean by that, the speed to success is I love how fast a new real estate agent can get their license, a couple of months and a couple of $1,000s. They can get their license, get started, start doing business and start making money in literally a matter of weeks or months, not years. In traditional business entrepreneurship, they say that in a traditional business startup, you need to plan on taking 24 months before you break even, just to start making a profit. And you look around today in our world at all the business startups out there, the tech startups. Here's what's crazy to me is that they can have $1 billion valuation, in some cases multi-billions of dollars of valuation, and they're losing money. They're not even making money. And you go to college, you spend 4 years making how much money? Well, in college, you don't make any money for going to college. You spend money going to college. So you can spend tens of thousands of dollars a semester. It's not unusual for us to just tuition alone to cost tens of thousands of dollars per semester. And at the end of that, you've borrowed $150,000 or $200,000 that you borrowed in student debt. So college students come out of college, they've got tens of thousands of dollars in debt, sometimes often over $100,000 in student debt, and they're going out and getting a job for $50,000, $60,000 a year. In real estate, it costs you a couple of months and a couple of $1,000s. You're not going deep into the hole to do it. One transaction, your very first transaction, can literally put you in the black. And that can happen in a matter of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 months, 6 months at the outside, and you can be making money when you do it right. Now, if you take an amateur approach, it can take a lot longer. But I've got coaching members that, like Sergio in Denver, Colorado, his first 12 months in the business made nearly $350,000. First year. I've got guys in their second, third, and fourth year that are pushing at $500,000 or more, some of them pushing 7 figures in just a matter of 3 or 4 years, where a lot of kids are getting out of college and they're still trying to pay off their student debt. And these guys are making tens of thousands of dollars a month when they started, and it took them just a couple of months to get started. So the speed to success, how quickly you can generate and create in your first year a 6-figure income, that is an amazing opportunity. Number 3, the third thing I love about real estate is I love the fact that you can make a lot of money and do it actually helping people. I think it's just one of the beautiful things about it is the amount of money you can make while at the same time you're truly adding value to people. You're taking people at one of the biggest transition points in their lives, one of the biggest financial decisions and transactions they will ever have in their life, and you get to facilitate, you get to navigate that. You get to be the captain of the ship of helping people move from where they live today to where they want to live. And I just think it's a tremendous opportunity to serve people and make a difference in people's lives. And as an agent, the most powerful and important thing you do is you act as an agent, you act on behalf of someone else. You represent the best interests of another person. And when you're a pro and you take that responsibility the way it is, man, I love the opportunity that you have to help people. Number 2, the second thing I love about real estate is that it is a land of limitless opportunity. And that is, I don't care where you live. I don't care what kind of real estate, or what kind of market or economy we are in. There is always people buying and selling houses. People need a place to live, and they're going to always be buying houses. They're going to always be selling houses. There is never going to be a lack of opportunity for you to generate business and make money. It will not change. It's not a come and go thing. People live in houses. They buy them, they sell them, they invest in them, and that will never end. If you want something where you know there's always going to be a stream of opportunity to do business, real estate is unbeatable. And now we come to my favorite top 10, number 1 thing I love the most about real estate agent. The thing I love the most about real estate is I love owning it. All these others have talked about being a real estate agent, but my favorite thing about real estate is the fact that you can actually own it and make money having it. I think better than selling it, better than being an agent and selling it for other people, is when you start investing in real estate yourself. And as a real estate agent, you get to be familiar with real estate transactions, with real estate, with home values, with property values, with economic trends, with areas. You learn so many things that you can convert into actually buying and owning cash flow real estate. And that is owning properties that actually you invest in them, and then every month the cash flow pays the mortgage and it pays the expenses and it pays you profit on the end. And I think one of the things that every real estate agent should set as a goal is the goal to own their own portfolio of positive cash flow real estate. It is simply the best in the world. It's the ultimate money tree. Think about it. You and I were all taught, at least most of us were taught, money doesn't grow on trees. And then I met a guy when I was in my 20s that owned about 30 houses, rental properties. And him and his wife were in our little town that I lived in North Texas, They were rich. They were one of the wealthiest couples in town. Now, they weren't billionaires, but they were multimillionaires, and they lived humbly, but they had stuff, and they were always just like, there was no stress in their life. And I was like, he doesn't work. How do you make your money? He says, I own real estate. And he owned a little over 30 real investment properties. And the cash flow in that gave them way more money. They earned probably more money without working. They had somebody else manage their properties, and they basically just made money. And I was introduced to the idea of a money tree. And that is a tree that you can own that actually, where money does grow. And that money every month came into their bank account, whether they got out of bed or not, whether they did anything or not, the money came in passively. They learned to go from the idea of buying your own house or being an agent and selling and making commissions to investing it, owning it, and having positive cash flow. Right there, my friend, is the opportunity for financial freedom. It's just the best financial freedom vehicle on the planet. It's real estate. I love real estate. I think it's the best career path on the planet. So I want to hear about yours. What are your top things you love about real estate? Did I get it? If I missed it in the top 10, would you comment in the comments below? But what your top favorite thing is about real estate? What do you love the most about being in real estate, being a real estate agent? If you have any other comments or questions, make sure you post them. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you're thinking about getting in real estate, I'm telling you, if you're willing to do the work and you're willing to go pro, there is nothing else on the planet like it. Oh yes, and one more thing, if you're watching this because you're thinking about getting into real estate, I want to invite you to go to my special beginner course for new real estate agents called Agent Power Launch. Go to agentpowerlaunch.com. I'll put a link down below. Go to it, check it out. If you're really serious about getting into real estate, it is the best way to help you start your real estate business in the first 100 days, the first 6 months of exactly what to do step by step. It takes you through that entire process to help you get started fast and succeed quickly and permanently. So check it out, agentpowerlaunch.com.